All right, let's do it.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you fucking ready? Finally.
I'm finally ready.
All right. So how old are you now?
I'm 18. I'm of age.
Let's go. Hey. Women? That's all I'm gonna say. So you're building a bike park, yeah?
Dude, I'm building a bike park.
And
a lot of other people are building a bike park as well, but yeah.
That's epic. A full shuttle service.
Oh,
3 days a week.
Three shuttle trucks, 24 bikes each, Friday through Sunday shuttles. It's like a full bike park. 370 feet, 20 trails, 75 jumps top to bottom in one line, and like all the jump lines you could ask for. It's cool. It's really cool. 20 trails. I know.
20 trails. That's crazy. How much money you got in this hoe right now?
I raised $358K from investors, and then the property was around $3 million.
Damn.
I know.
What gave you the idea that you wanted to build a bike park?
So I've seen the riders in Texas, how we have so many riders. Like, we have a population of 30 million and like so many people that own mountain bikes here. And everyone wants more trails. They want sick trails. They want sick jump lines. So I saw the opportunity to, you know, make another bike park here, make it happen.
It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
So then I kind of want to ask you, how did you successfully scam all your investors into giving you money for this bike park?
Scam?
You ran off with their money, and then you're making a bike park.
Oh, okay. Well,
how
on that note, so to start, I made this pitch deck.
Yeah.
I spent like 300 hours making a pitch deck that you could read in 2 minutes, which is kind of crazy. Like, really, really perfected that pitch deck, and I had like all these Zoom calls like every day with just like random startup founders to see if my pitch deck was good or not.
Yeah.
And then this one dude that was like the lead of an entrepreneurial firm thought my pitch deck was so good and decided to share it. So that's when I got my first initial boost of investors. After doing that, I would like message people on LinkedIn that had both mountain biker and investor in their profile. Yeah. Like, I messaged 400 people on LinkedIn and sent them my pitch deck, say, hey, you should invest in this. 5 people responded and 2 said yes after like 400 messages. That was pretty crazy. And even off like Facebook group posts, I got like posts on Facebook saying like, hey, I'm looking for investors, and it just worked out. And I also have some family and friends, but the total family friends investment is only like 19K.
Damn.
Which is pretty crazy. Yeah. So it's mostly people that I didn't previously know.
Yeah.
That's how I got the investment, just a lot of online networking. And I networked like every single day for 6 months straight. And for the land, I messaged 123 ranch owners across the whole country, like every ranch owner, and they all said no. And like, it was really hard to get the whole real estate investment. That was even harder than the investors itself, but yeah.
Yeah, so you're sending out emails to people and be like, hey, can I use your ranch?
Oh yeah, 6 months straight of just daily emails, just reaching out to people, sending them my pitch deck, saying like, hey, do you like maybe want to invest?
Damn, that's some commitment right there. I can respect that.
I know.
So how many builders did it take to get everything up and running, and like how many build hours do you think it took?
Full-time builders, about 10, and then volunteer builders, like hundreds of volunteers have kind of made this happen. So yeah, we had a full-time build crew kind of working 50 hours a week each. One guy was even at 110 hours a week.
Damn.
We just all kind of lived on the property together, and we built, and I like hired a full-time crew from all over the nation.
Yeah.
So they're the guys that made this happen. Like, all the sick jumps you see, that's all them. That's the whole full-time crew making like the sickest trails out here. Drop their ats.
All right. Send me their ass.
I will do that.
I'll put them in the link in description.
Mm-hmm. Very cool dudes, all of them. And then volunteers, just like hundreds. Man hours total? Man, like, I really don't know. I'd say we average about 800 per week.
Yeah.
So 800 per week for 10 weeks. Yeah, so like 8,000 man hours, 10,000 man hours make this happen.
That's a lot.
I know. It is a lot. It's pretty crazy.
That's huge, though. My man. All right, so you got 3 shuttles.
3.
24 people each.
4 minute up, and then there's like they're ready to pick you up about once every 2 minutes.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
Sounds perfect to me. All right, so what kind of stuff you got here for the beginners to get good at mountain biking?
Beer. A lot of beer. Like, if you see a jump that's kind of big and you're, you know, thinking about, do I have the technique for this? I mean, we got so much beer at the bottom. An insane amount. And we also have green trails that are progressive. And the really cool thing about our green trail is that we have like jumps and like baby shark fins and baby drops the whole way down that get bigger and bigger like the whole way down that are optional side hits. But the green trail has like 50 features the whole way down. So instead of being a flat, boring sidewalk where you like just ride a flat, boring sidewalk and your next biggest jump is like a 15-foot table on a blue, you have like all these cool side hit features on the green that you can, you know, work your way up to. And then the blue jumps range from like 8 feet to 20 feet, so very progressive.
So you got varied sized jumps and features that are just...
And most importantly, the green trail's an absolute banger. Like, it's an actually fun green trail with side hits, which is cool.
Bet.
Yeah.
That would be sick. I'm hyped to ride only the green trail here.
Yeah, this guy sucks at biking so much. I don't think he can handle the blue.
And then what do you got for more advanced riders out here that want to get...
Advanced riders? Well, first off, we got hella jumps. An obese amount of jumps. Like, insane amount. Obesity. We have really cool double black tech. It only lasts for 30 seconds, but, you know, many good things last for 30 seconds. Outside of that...
I can't relate, to be honest, but I respect it.
No, outside of that, there's a big jump line, like a really big jump line, and there will probably be a second here in like a few months.
Oh.
But yeah, really cool, big, long jumps.
Yeah, I hit the big jump line yesterday. It was cool. I still have hurt wrist, but it's so smooth that I only hurt my wrist a little bit more. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
make sure not to die on it.
Yeah. As long as you're just going the speed that you think you want to go at it, you're fine. All right, so what makes this bike park different than the other bike parks that watch people go here?
So first off, we got hella jumps, like so many jumps. We have a 75 hits line with 75 jumps from top to bottom, which is absolutely wild. And like more than just that one jump line, we have so many like more lines too. The jumps are also actually steezable. Like, we have lines with, like, actually, like, 45-degree lips that you can, like, do, like, whips and tables off of.
Yeah.
The jumps, like, they aren't, like, super spaced out. Like, I'll ride at other parks, and then it's, like, jump flat for, like, 300 feet, like, 10 whole seconds to flat until the next jump, and it just sucks.
Yeah.
Like, we're, like, jam-packing this with jumps. And rollers, too. Like, jumps with, like, jam-packed with, like, rollers that you can, like, throw some steez on. And, like, all these, like, 90-degree berms, too, as well. Like, so many parks have, like, these blown-out, like 180 boring berms. These have like quick berms that are just like tight that you can hit that are super fun. And like just like actually styleable lines, super long lines too, like by far the longest lines in the whole state as well. And the tech here, the rock is like very naturally techy. So it's not just like the slow like, oh hey, there's a rock there and here. It's like the whole tech is rock, which is really fun to ride.
Yeah, the tech here is chunky, let me tell you.
And outside of that, the shuttle is just super based.
Yeah.
You can get super quick shuttle laps with like the 4-minute time up. And the vibe here is really good too. I mean, on opening weekend when we have like hundreds of people here, with, like the whole music system and like beer.
Oh, you got a speaker system?
Oh yeah,
beer?
we do. Yeah, no, it's gonna be like a really good vibe here as well. I mean,
that's huge.
It has a really good community too, because all the builders here, like you just walk on this property and you can just feel like, oh, this is a mountain biker vibe. Yeah. This is dope, rather than just like, you know, feeling all left alone and sad.
What kind of money laundering scheme you got going out here, and how much are you funneling from the Ukrainian government?
So the only reason why this park makes profit is because Vlad in Eastern Ukraine.
My next question is, do you eat ass? Do you eat ass? You don't?
I don't. No.
Pussy bitch. So anyway, aside from that colossal downfall of character value, All right, where do you see this bike park in 5 years from now in the future? And
Oh, it'll be even bigger. This bike park is never done. We're always going to build more trails. We're putting about 200 man hours per week of maintenance into this, so we'll be set on maintenance. The vibe will grow even bigger. I mean, it's going to be a sick park. Like, we're going to revolutionize the Texas mountain bike scene.
sick.
Mm-hmm.
That's proper.
Proper.
Proper. All right, then I heard opening weekend. You got a Freeride Jam. What you all got planned for that Freeride Jam? I'm trying
on the Freeride Jam. So first, we're starting with a trick step up competition. We have a trick step up with like a sandy mulch landing.
Yeah.
We also have an airbag, but that's for Sunday. After opening, the airbag will run Friday through Sunday, which is hype.
Yeah.
So trick step up, and then we'll have a high jump competition, and then we'll have a scrub off. We have like a scrub jump for scrub off, which will be sick. And then believe it or not, a shroup off.
Unbelievable.
A shroup off. So everyone will be shrouping and burn. Whoever does the fattest shroup wins. But if you get caught PSI, we're sending you to the county jail. I'm not kidding. I'll have a police officer on premises.
Good to know.
Yeah, and then outside the shroup off, we'll do like the pro line jam, so just on the big jump line. Get really big on that.
You gonna have best trick on there?
I mean, if anyone tricks that big jump, like, you'll probably win quite immediately. But yeah, I guess we will have the best trick.
I'm pulling up.
The only thing will be like Sui's and T-Vog just at max.
I'll do a backflip. Might die. Might roll out of it. Who knows? But
okay,
you have to land it to count for big best trick.
Yeah.
Fuck. Alright, I guess. What's the best way for people to find out?
To reach out to me, go look at the website, and then also one thing you can do is just straight up text me. Like, I'm not kidding. Send me a text, 512-653-9872. I get questions like all the time, so just go send me a text. And other than that, also check out the social media at Station Mountain Bike Park. All the lore is there. So yeah.
Bet. So when is Bike Park opening? Where people go find out when Bike
November 3rd is the opening date. November 3rd through 5th is the opening weekend. 1101 Crider Road, Marble Falls. We'll literally have like hundreds of people that are gonna show up. Like probably more than 500 on Saturday. It is gonna be crazy. Pull up, bring beer. Like
beer?
We have beer. Like we have so much. Like bring more beer.
Yeah.
I mean, like, everyone, just bring beer.
I bet.
Beer, because we have beer here. And tacos and coffee.
Tacos and coffee?
Yeah, tacos and coffee. And music.
Beer.
And beer.
And music.
And
jumps,
beer.
And a bike park.
Yeah.
And shuttles.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's cool. It's happening.
That's all you need, baby.
I know.
I
know, it's dope.
That's all you need. I bet. Fuck it.
I know. Show up.
Good interview, partner.
Good interview.
Pleasure doing business with you. Look. Come Station Mountain Bike Park. Beer. We got beer.
Make sure to show up.
Alright, we're ending it on that one. I don't care.
Trevor's
that was funny.